heard the great advice, get out of your comfort zone. Get out of your comfort zone. And life, it does have a different quality when you challenge yourself to go beyond what feels easy now. And if you have goals and dreams, achieving them usually requires stretching past your current competence and confidence levels, and that can feel uncomfortable. So it's no wonder so many people prefer to continue living a comfortable life, one where things remain pretty much the same all the time, because it's just, well, comfortable. And comfortable equates to easy. And most of us like it easy, right? That's why we get that easy button, right? And we're told to let it be easy. But remaining in that comfortable state really is a long-term plateau experience. You know what I mean? When you reach a plateau, right? And you may have worked hard for the comfort that you enjoy, and enjoy it, you really should. But there's more to life past that point. There's another peak to ascend. And you know that. And you feel it. You do, you feel it if you're really honest with yourself. And that's your soul whispering to you, even pushing you to do and be more, to fulfill your potential. You probably already realize that you are meant for more. And something more exists for you if you push past the plateau and give up that comfortable life. Now, comfortable is an achievement for sure. So be sure to give yourself credit for creating comfortable. Pat yourself on the back. Many people never get to that point. They remain caged and struggling to alter their circumstances. So congratulations if you're at that comfortable place. But admit it, a comfortable life is not your end point. You know that, or you wouldn't be watching this video. The plateau where you now live is not the height of your human potential. Your soul knows that. It wants more. And to achieve that, you have to challenge yourself to get out of your comfort zone. So how do you do that? All the while knowing that you're going to feel uncomfortable in the process. So there are 3 ways that I can think of that I think will help you out. So the first is to know that any discomfort you feel while getting out of your comfort zone is temporary. It really is. So for example, imagine that you wake up early, you want to wake up earlier every morning. And so the first few days when the alarm goes off, it feels super hard and you drag yourself out of bed and you feel grumpy and groggy for the first 30 minutes or an hour. But by the second week, waking up earlier becomes easier, and you swing your legs over the edge of the bed and you rub your eyes and you get out of bed without even thinking about getting under the covers. And by week 3, you're eager to meet the day when the alarm clock rings. 2 months later, you can't even imagine not getting up that early. Or consider starting a new workout regimen. At first, you might have to make yourself show up at the gym, especially by day 3 when your muscles are sore and your body's tired. But if you continue your workouts consistently, by the 2nd or 3rd week, you feel strong and energized and happy. And each one of those workouts releases all those great endorphins, so you're feeling amazing. And after about a month, working out is simply what you do daily, and you enjoy the process as well as the benefits it provides. Now, in both those cases, by the 2nd or 3rd month, you may have reached a new plateau, right? You may be here now, and you could later choose to move beyond that. And if you stay at that plateau too long, you're going to be in the comfort zone all over again. In the meantime, though, you have fairly quickly moved through your discomfort, and that process allowed you to achieve something you desired. So when you decide to move out of your comfort zone, commit to whatever discomfort you encounter for at least those 30 days. And by then, it's going to fade away and become a thing of the past. Okay, the second thing is to challenge yourself. Challenge yourself to move out of your comfort zone in some way. Challenge is one of the human drives. In fact, humans thrive on challenge because it helps us learn and grow and change and move towards our potential. Taking on a challenge moves you out of your comfort zone really quickly. And that's why we see so many challenges online for things like weight loss and manifestation and writing books and accessing intuition. And most transformational coaches like myself and other personal growth experts know that people rise to a challenge. And then they want to continue pushing towards excellence after that. Also, consider that the word challenge easily replaces the word discomfort. Discomfort can feel like a struggle, or you might believe that you're going to struggle if you're uncomfortable. But when you reframe the discomfort to mean challenge, your mind will see this as something positive. And the brain, specifically the reptilian brain, is more willing to accept a challenge than discomfort or a struggle, because it's wired to help you avoid anything dangerous or painful, anything different. And it's constantly doing a cost-benefit analysis on your choices and your actions and evaluating how uncomfortable it feels to exert effort and if it's worth doing so. But there's another part of the brain, the ventral striatum, I think that's how you pronounce it, and that part of the brain helps process rewarding outcomes. And it can prove really helpful when trying to move out of your comfort zone, because it becomes more strongly activated when you achieve something through higher effort rather than lower effort. And studies show that you can learn to enjoy the journey regardless of the destination or the discomfort level, because the brain perceives the effort itself as rewarding. So don't focus on the discomfort. Instead, focus on the effort you're making and the reward you're going to enjoy when you reach the summit. Okay, the third is to decide to be someone who enjoys getting outside your comfort zone. You don't have to choose to start skydiving or bungee jumping or doing things that feel really scary and seem to have little reward for you. Although I will note that there are people who get great reward out of skydiving and bungee jumping and things like that. I'm sorry, my puppy has shown up to join me here. But, do these things, do whatever it is you're going to do that gets you outside your comfort zone, because you are now someone who thrives on stretching and changing and growing. And then do the things that allow you to accomplish that. For instance, you might not start a new skill, or take up a new hobby, or join a dating app, or start an online business, or travel to another country. Now, I realize you might be wondering how you suddenly just become this new person. You change your identity, that's all. And how do you do that? You decide to be someone who thrives when uncomfortable, someone who finds that state exciting and enjoyable and rewarding because they know they're going to be better off for having experienced it. And then you do the things that person would do. So by deciding to be that type of a person, you're going to more easily develop the habits and mindsets that align with your new self. So, for instance, you can stop telling yourself you hate discomfort and want to stay somewhere comfortable if you are this new person, right? That have this new identity. As this new identity, instead, you're going to tell yourself that you enjoy discomfort because it helps you get off your plateau and climb the next mountain. Now, if this sounds a little crazy, know that neuroscience has proven that by choosing a new identity and thinking and behaving in alignment with that identity, you create neural pathways that support that state of being. So if you start telling yourself you are someone who thrives on the journey to your next level of human potential and prosperity and health and relationship or whatever you desire, every day the journey becomes more comfortable. Excuse me. Not only that, the journey becomes more enjoyable and exciting and fulfilling. And the next time you find yourself on a plateau, enjoying your comfortable life, you're going to want to get a little uncomfortable again and recreate that charged up life all over again. So I'd love to know how you move through the discomfort of getting out of your comfort zone. So leave me a comment down below and let me know, how do you do it? How do you get out of your comfort zone? I gave you 3 ways that work for me and that I think work for others. I've tried these with my clients. So let me know what works for you. Something different? I'd love to know. Leave me a comment down below. This is your first video with me. I am Nina Amir, the Inspiration to Creation Coach. I am an intuitive transformational catalyst, a transformational coach, and a certified high performance coach. I like to help people get from point A to point B by getting out of their own way. Part of the way of doing that is, of course, changing mindsets and habits. But really, again, if you change your identity and you become the person at point B, your habits and your mindsets are going to fall into place, and you will very easily find yourself doing the things to create whatever it is you want. And I do believe you are a creator. You can, you have the internal power to create what you want in this lifetime. And that's part of realizing your potential. So If any of that's of interest to you, click above on the link for the Inspired Creator Community. In the Inspired Creator Community, I offer both personal and spiritual growth. You are a spiritual being having a human experience, a physical experience. And the only way to really experience transformation is to focus on both the personal, the human, and the spiritual aspects of who you are. And so that's why I offer personal and spiritual growth. They're in a group setting. So if that's of interest to you. As I said, click above or reach out to me at ninaamir.com if you have any questions. Until I talk to you next time, go out there and achieve more inspired results.